Don't forget on DraftKings Sportsbook this playoffs, new customers can bet $5 and pocket $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, all customers can get a no-sweat same-game parlay every day. Download the app and use the promo code BERRY when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. It is time for last call. Before we get to our pickup lines, let's take a look at a fun board here from our friends at DraftKings. The highest scoring team in the divisional round. No surprise, Jay, the Niners are the favorite at plus 190. The Texans have the longest odds there, plus 2,000 for the Houston Texans.
A little offensive to the great CJ Stroud that he's 20-1. If you want to take a stab at this one, I'd look at the Bucs potentially if you believe they're going to win this game. 12-1 in a dome, total is almost 50. They're a team that can put up a lot of points against a leaky Lions defense.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. By the way, there's also the Chiefs. I mean, when you think about, he's still Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. They're banged up on defense, and bad weather games usually depress offense, but every once in a while they will increase offense because, again, you know, it's hard. If you're a defensive player, it's hard to maneuver. Like, guys are slippery and they're off to the races. And so, anyway.
All right, pickup lines, Jay. What do you got for Matthew this weekend?
Yeah, bring me home. Yeah, take me home. What's going to convince me to come on over to your lair?
All right, very good. There's a lot going on in this one. So I'm taking a same-game parlay, Matthew, in Bucs-Lions, and there's 4 components to it, 4 legs. It's Lions minus 6.5, Jared Goff over 278.5 passing yards, Jameson Williams over 34.5 receiving yards, and Rachaad White under 55.5 rushing yards. And you know why I like this one, Matthew? Yeah. Because it already happened back in week 6 when these two teams played. This hit. All of these legs hit. The Lions blew out the Bucs, and that was in Tampa Bay. And the story behind this is that the Bucs pass defense gets lit up by Jared Goff. The Bucs are in a throw script themselves, so Rachaad White's not running the ball, and Jared Goff connects deep with Jameson Williams at least once, and the Lions blow them out at plus 800.
Plus 800. All right, wow.
We have a little similar thought process. You're doing the trick shots on yours.
Exactly.
I have a single bet. It's a very simple one. Baker Mayfield over 1.5 touchdowns is minus 105. I thought it would be a little bit higher than that. I thought we'd look at minus 130, minus 150 for that. Baker's done this in 5 of his last 6 games. I think this is the easiest matchup out of those 6 games. The Lions secondary. It's not good. Aaron Glenn, obviously a very respected coach, but this secondary he has with his defense has been torn apart. I think, and I agree with Jay, they'll be in a throw script. I think Baker could throw for 3 touchdowns in this game.
The one time he didn't do this as well was against Carolina when he couldn't move.
Right. Exactly. And Carolina had a kind of a pest of a secondary at the end of the year.
So a couple of different things. First off, for Football Night in America on Sunday, I have to come up with the same game parlay for DraftKings. So there's a very good chance I'm going to steal a good chunk of what you're doing
3 of the 4
there.
legs.
I don't know if I'm going to do a plus 800 one, but I may take at least 1 or 2 legs from you as well. I was looking at Baker Mayfield over on his passing props, which I like a lot as well in terms of his yards. So I'm going to go with Connor, just plus 800. There's a reason it's plus 800, Jay. You got to hit all 4 legs. So I'm going home with Connor. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.